Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about the issues with creating an Apple ID. Yes, these days when you try to create an Apple ID, it's sometimes very complicated because Apple has actually restricted some of the regions from creating Apple ID. So sometimes when you try to create an Apple ID, you are going to face some issues like cannot create Apple ID at this time, and also cannot verify phone number. Most of the devices, when you buy them slightly used and you are trying to create an Apple ID, you might face an error like Apple ID could not be created at this time, phone number cannot be verified at this time, or your device has been used to create Apple ID multiple times. So when you try to create an Apple ID, these are most of the errors that you are likely to face. And today I decided to make a video on this issue so that we can be able to find a solution to resolve this issue. Okay, but what is the cause of this problem? All right, from my own research, the device has already been used to create several Apple ID, which is why when you also try to create, they are telling you that you can no longer create a new Apple ID with that same device. Sometimes you have to wait for like 24 hours before you try again. And in some cases, if you try it several times, it's actually going to send signal to the Apple server, and that would even make the case more serious. So in this video, I want to show you guys 3 or 4 ways that you can actually create a verified working Apple ID without having any issues. So even if you are facing all these errors and you follow the steps that I'm going to show you, you'll be able to create your own personal Apple ID without facing any issue. All right, so the first step that you need to take to create a new Apple ID is by going to the official website of Apple, just by following the link that I'm going to use right now, which is the appleid.apple.com. So the appleid.apple.com is the official website for Apple where you can actually create a new iCloud. So if is either you use this website or you can use this one that I'm going to show you right now, which is the www.icloud.com. So Apple has 2 websites that you can actually use to create a new Apple ID. So you can use any of these websites to create a new Apple ID. All right, so let's use the first one. When you log into the first one, on the interface on the right here, you are going to see the sign in and also create your Apple account. Yeah, so you click on that and then it is going to bring up the forms for you to fill out the forms. All right, so when you see the create your Apple account here, then all you need to do is to take your time and fill out the forms. So when you are using the website, all you need to do is to fill out the first name, the second name, and then you select your country, you select your date of birth. And with this one, you need to make sure that you already have a Gmail account that you have access to, because they're going to send you a verification code in your Gmail account to be able to confirm your accounts. Then after you put in the email address here, then you put in the password and confirm the password. Then you can also put in your phone number and select text message so that you can also verify your phone number. And once you click continue, your account is going to be created successfully. And it is the same process with the second website also. So I'm going to leave the link to these 2 websites on the screen so that you can be able to follow it directly. But if you try this website and still you are facing those errors that I told you, then you need to follow the second step, which I'm going to show you. Okay, so if you have tried to create the Apple ID from the official Apple website and it is not working out for you, then you need to try the next step. The second step is to use the mobile phone device settings. You go to the settings, you click on Apple accounts, and then it is going to ask you, don't have an Apple account, then you click on that. It's going to ask you whether you are creating the account for a child, teen, or adult. Then we select adult. And you see, I'm also getting the same error here, which says this iPhone has been used to create too many Apple accounts. All right. So please contact Apple support to request another Apple account to use with this iPhone. And this is an issue that you are likely to face if maybe you purchase the device as a slightly used. This shows that the device has been used to create multiple Apple ID. Alright, so if you have tried creating it from the settings and still it's not responding, then the third step that you need to try out is the App Store. You go to the App Store here. When you go straight to the App Store, then you are going to click on this logo over here. You see, I've already signed in an iCloud here, but if you do not already sign in here, you will see the sign in or create a new Apple ID. Once you click on the create a new Apple ID, you can be able to create the Apple ID right from the App Store. So if the website failed, the settings also failed, then there is high chance that the Apple Store is going to work out, which is why you need to try creating it from the Apple Store. Okay, so to summarize everything, the first thing that you need to do is to go straight to the official Apple website like I have showed you and try creating the iCloud from there. If that doesn't work out for you, you go to the phone settings and create the Apple ID from there. If that one too does not work out for you, you go to the App Store and try creating the Apple ID from the App Store. And if that one does not work for you, then the last step that you are going to do is to try and get a new iPhone that has not been used to create an Apple ID before. It doesn't have to be a brand new iPhone though, but it just has to be an iPhone that has not been used to create multiple ID before. Okay, so the first thing that we have to do is just go to the settings, and then we are going to start from here first. We are going to try this by going to the Apple account, then we sign in manually. You can see, then we will sign in manually. Then what's next? There is no option for sign up here. Let's go back. Then don't have an account, then you click. All right, so now to get started, you just have to enter your name, your first name and your second name. Then you put in your date of birth. Then we are going to click continue. All right, so when you get here, it is going to ask you to input this will be your new Apple account. So if you already have an existing email address like Gmail address, you can put it here and click continue. But if you do not have an email address, you can click do not have email address. Then it's going to ask you that you will get an iCloud email address. Then we select that. Now we have to enter the email address that we want to use for this particular setup. So all you need to do is just type in the name that you want to use for the iCloud. All right, don't add the at icloud.com. Just use tech guru or whatever is the username that you want to use. Then we will click continue. I'm only using this name for the sake of this video. So you can see that it says that the name I have chosen has already been taken. So we need to twist it a little by adding some numbers. Okay, so this one is available. Then we go ahead and create it. So now you have to enter a password that should contain small letters, capital letters, numbers, and some signs to make it complicated. Then you are going to click continue. Now it is going to ask you to enter your phone number, but so first of all you have to select the country where you are creating this account from. So for me, I'm going to select Ghana. Then you enter the number here. All right, so let me go ahead and type in the number. Then we are going to select text message. So we want to receive the verification code through a text message. Then you will click continue. Now they are going to send you a code to your phone number, and then you are going to copy the code and paste it inside here. So as you can see, as you put in the code, it is going to ask you to accept the terms and conditions. And now you will start, the account will start setting up immediately. And now you can see that the iCloud account is created successfully.